Okay, we're going to start the questions about the game, and then we'll move on to an embargo section ahead of Fulham on Tuesday nights. The embargo will be 12 o'clock on Monday. James.
Ange must be delighted with that result, and in particular your dynamic in the first half looked really strong against Maddison and Souness and Sar, so you must be delighted.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a positive result, but yeah, our performance in general I thought was really encouraging. First half I thought we were really good. We knew that. Watching Bournemouth the first couple of games, they're going to be pretty aggressive with their press, particularly here at home. So we had to be ready for that. And I just thought we stayed really clear-headed through that early part of the game. We're brave when we needed to be, kept the game simple, and that helped us. I thought just get control of the game. And first half we were, we really sort of played the game in the manner we want to. We probably maybe could have got a goal or two more. Early second half, sort of 10-15 minutes, we lost control of the game a little bit. Just got a bit hurried with our passing, a bit sloppy, and made some bad decisions. But after that, we really settled and scored our second goal, and I thought we had control for the rest of it. Even in the moments where we weren't totally in control of the game, we never really let them threaten our goal. I thought our defensive work was really good, especially, middle and back third. To keep them away from our goals because they have threats.
Probably the only maybe negative thing was with Madison's performance. He seemed to struggle with confidence again today and had a chance in the first half which he didn't take. He seems to be still struggling to get that sort of form that he's after.
Yeah, well, I mean it's part of life, mate. It's part of a football career. You're going to go through moments. He's just got to keep working hard. He's just got to keep contributing to the team and contributing to us. Being successful and overcoming the challenges we have. There's no time in this game for people to sort of dwell or think introspectively about where they're at. Richie will work through it. He's a good footballer. He'll get his goals, but more important for me is that he keeps sort of contributing to what we do as a team because ultimately, we're not going to get to where we want to on the back of one player or one person scoring goals.
The fans seem to be delighted with the performance though, some of the chants. We've got our Tottenham back and we're singing your name quite a lot during the game as well. They seem really happy with the way your side is performing. That must please you as well.
Yeah, it does. They're obviously a key part of this. We need their energy, and I thought they were outstanding again today. And what we've sort of embarked on, it's not going to be easy, and we've got a hell of a long way to go. But if we've got the people who are most important to this football club, the supporters behind us, that helps, and that's our way of giving back. We work hard during the week to try and give back on the weekend when we play a game of football, and pleased that for the long ride home they're going to have smiles on their face.
You mentioned it sort of near the start as well, but the subs seemed to make a big difference in the second half. Started a bit slow, but then they really sort of gave you extra energy as well. Yeah,
I thought it was kind of that time of the game where I just felt we just needed some steady hands, and to be fair, Pierre and Ivan are two of our most experienced players, and I thought they did really well when they came on. They just steadied things, and we got confidence from that, and that gave us sort of the platform then to go get our second goal. And I thought we controlled the game really well after that. There's a couple of moments maybe where it got away from us, but even then I can't remember sort of Vic having to make a significant save. So I thought both of them, and Skippy and Gio and Benny when he came on, it's going to be important for us. Guys coming on, we saw it last week against Man United that, when we need it, they provide what we need for the team.
And looking ahead, you do have Fulham next. Games coming very quickly now. Will you make wholesale changes looking ahead to that one? Yeah,
we'll make some changes. We've got some guys who, they're really keen to play. Been working hard at training, and look, the way we play takes a lot out of us. So, it's a short turnaround, and also another game, the following week. So, we'll make some changes, but making changes because we want to win the game. That's why I'm going to make the changes, not because we want to give guys a game. It's like I said, hopefully by making the changes we do, we maintain the intensity and tempo and quality of our game.
And in summer where midfielders are going for 100 million, do you think James Maddison at 40 to 45 million could be the bargain in summer?
$45 million bargain, pound bargain. I don't know what world you live in, mate, but
Well, it's all
I know what you mean. Relatively so, yeah. I know. What you mean. Look, there wasn't anyone happier than me when we got him. You know, I was delighted. And to be fair, I've even sort of, you know, I wouldn't say surprised, but I'm overjoyed at the footballer I've got. You know, and you know, just the way he's embraced the whole club. You know, where he's at in his life, he really wants to be the person who, you know, is that creative force for us, and you know, he's embraced every part of our sort of football model. You know, he works hard, you know, wins the ball back for us as he presses. It's not like he's out there and just coming to life when we've got the ball. But you know, he's had a disrupted week. He only had one session with us, but you know, for him to put on a performance like that is a credit to him. And I think there's more to come. You know, I think. You know, once we get more understanding, he gets more understanding about, you know, with his teammates, particularly the forward players, and they get a better understanding from him. I think, you know, he's going to keep improving, and, you know, I'm delighted we've got him. Yeah, if we got him in the bargain bin, mate, whatever you want to call it, that's great for us.
It seems like you're the perfect fit, as in he's the kind of player that you like, but you seem the kind of manager that can get the best out of him as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way we play, more than sort of maybe me personally, I think the way we play definitely suits him, because it, you know, requires us, you know, we want to have the ball, we want to play in the opposition half. It gives guys like him the opportunity to receive ball in areas where, you know, they can do the things that they love to do, you know, and rather than sort of, you know, us limiting the amount of times he gets on the ball, we're trying to get him and the other creative players as much of the ball as possible for them to do the stuff that they love to do. So, you know, I think the way we play certainly suits him. Yeah.
Just finally, yesterday's performance and the start of the season, the perfect birthday present ahead of tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm 58. I mentioned we always put you know, birthday sort of celebrations on hold depending on the result, so I'm sure my wife's scrambling to arrange something there for tomorrow, but yeah, it'll be nice. Obviously short turnaround to Fulham, so I've still got to go into work tomorrow, but be nice to spend some time with the family, and yeah, another sort of click closer to that 60 mark, mate. So yeah, good.
With James, how important is it to get the balance right? Obviously you have certain structures and what have you, but giving him the freedom to go where he wants, because it looked like he was taking up such a range of positions.
Well, they've all got freedom, you know. There's no, you know, we're very structured, but hopefully it doesn't look that way, because, you know, we've got guys. I mean, we had Pedro Porro centre forward at one stage a couple of times today, so you know that's part of hopefully us being a really good team, an effective team, and hard to stop, is that, you know, what is a rigid structure looks very fluid, because guys understand, you know, that as long as there's movement out there, they're looking for spaces, and other guys are filling the spaces they leave, then it doesn't really matter where they pop up or where they go, you know. So it's but there is a discipline within that, you know. It's not just about sort of running anywhere, it's about going to the areas where we work on constantly, and you know, if it looks fluid, then, you know, that makes us harder to stop.
Was there an injury to Destiny? Do you know anything about that?
I think he just kicked the ground, from what I understand, and he didn't want to come off, but, you know, at that stage, you know, the kind of rules are at the moment, they go off for 30 seconds, and I just thought, you know, it's better putting Benny on and just keeping us up, you know, keeping the tempo up in the game for us, and but just speaking to him now, he's fine.
Okay, so it's just precautionary.
Yeah, I think that's what I just said, yeah. I didn't use that word, but yeah.
Like, can I also ask about James Maddison? You might not have seen, but like, he was having a drink at one stage during a stoppage of play in the first half, and there was a Bournemouth fan who didn't like that he'd gone down a couple of minutes earlier. He stood up and shouted that you're a cheat to James Maddison, who kind of smiled and pointed to the scoreboard, which said 1-0. What would you have to say about that? Is that slightly ill-advised from him, or?
God, you saw all that. Where were you sitting?
Right by it.
Yeah? You weren't the fan that said it, were you? No. That's fine, mate. It's all a bit of theatre. Come on, let's go. Yeah, just a bit of enjoyment.